Hello and welcome. Today we're going to guide you through the quick and easy process of setting up FusionAuth in just about 5 minutes. But before we dive in, there are a couple of prerequisites you need to have in place. For our sample application, we'll be using Node.js. Any recent version of Node.js should work just fine. In this guide, we will be using sandbox.fusionauth.io. The FusionAuth Sandbox environment is useful for testing out FusionAuth functionality, but it is open to the world. Anyone can view the user data stored there. The system is also reset regularly to a standard configuration, wiping all data. This typically occurs nightly. Please do not use the sandbox for production or put any private data in the sandbox. If you'd like to have your own private instance of FusionAuth in the cloud, managed by FusionAuth, you can purchase hosting. We also offer a FastPath video that you can run locally, or a Docker video that you can run a Docker instance and do the same guide. Once you go to sandbox.fusionauth.io, there will be an email and password right on the page. You can copy these, paste them in, and then you can log into the application. For now, we're not going to set up a passkey. Next, to get an application up and running with FusionAuth, you'll need to create one. The FusionAuth admin UI is an application within the FusionAuth instance. Remember to enable the authorization code grant and specify the appropriate redirect URL for your application. Users need to be associated with an application, which FusionAuth calls a registration. This includes setting up details like usernames, languages, and time zones. To complete the setup, you'll need to integrate your application with FusionAuth. You can do this by cloning a Node.js repository, installing the required npm packages, and modifying a few files to align them with FusionAuth configuration. Specifically, you'll need to grab the client ID and client secret from the FusionAuth application you just created. Once everything is set up, you can start up your server. Log out of your current session with FusionAuth and access the port where your Node.js application is running. And there you have it. In just about 5 minutes, you've gone from having nothing but a database in Node.js to a fully functioning FusionAuth installation integrated with a sample application using the authorization code grant. So why would you choose to use FusionAuth for your next application? First off, you get built-in auth workflows, including forgot password, registration, multi-factor, single sign-on. Secondly, FusionAuth provides you with a customer identity and access management platform. This will give you access to centralized user data, multiple applications, and standards such as JOT and OAuth 2.0. If you want to explore further, feel free to dive into the code and see how all the pieces fit together.